And I think the Carolina Panthers are a team that could be picking number one overall in the 2021 NFL draft. Now, there's a lot of buzz around the Panthers, and they got Matt Rule. Matt Rule has been a long time NFL coaching candidate. A lot of teams have wanted him. The Giants really wanted him bad. The Colts really wanted him. The Browns did, and he's kind of turned him down. He finally made the jump from college to the pros with the Panthers. He brings with him Joe Brady. Joe Brady, the boy wonder from LSU, was a offensive intern with the Saints, comes to LSU, helps revamp their passing attack. LSU runs the table, wins the national championship, loaded with NFL draft picks, and now Joe Brady is the offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. So there's a lot of buzz around him. And for as much buzz as there is, I just don't know if they have the pieces right now to win at a consistent level. They spent their entire 2020 NFL draft on the defensive side. And I like a lot of the picks they made. They got Derek Brown, who's going to be the anchor of the defensive line. They got Jeremy Chin, a safety linebacker, kind of a poor man's Isaiah Simmons, a guy that I really liked. And they just, every single pick last year in the draft was to build up the defensive line. And a lot of good moves that I liked. But they didn't bring in anybody veterans on the defense. So you're relying on a lot of rookies, a lot to play key roles. And are those rookies going to be able to do that? Are they going to be able to come in and make this type of impact? And then you look at the offense. You bring in Teddy Bridgewater. And Teddy Bridgewater has been a solid, good NFL quarterback, but he's not a guy that's going to go out and win you games. We saw what he did, and, he's able to take a team with the Minnesota Vikings to the playoffs, but they were reliant on Adrian Peterson. This past year with the Saints, he was able to win games, but he also had a ton of talent around the Saints with him. What can he do with the Carolina Panthers? They got Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey. He's got some talent, but I don't think the offensive line's that great. I don't think, the weapons, he's got pieces, but is DJ Moore a true number one receiver? Can Robbie Anderson provide more than just a deep threat? Maybe he's a good deep threat, and he complements what they want to do. But I just think with the issues they have on defense, the kind of lack of sizzle they have on offense, a couple coaches getting used to the NFL game that they haven't been there for a while, I think this is a recipe for the Panthers to not have a good season, but I don't think it's bad because they could be sitting at that number one overall pick, maybe that second overall pick, and they're looking at a potential franchise quarterback. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, maybe Trey Lance, of guys that they want to build their franchise around. This franchise is doing a reboot. And as much money as they gave Teddy Bridgewater, maybe he's grooming him and being a bridge starter for next year, and then we see that quarterback take over next year or the year after that, and Bridgewater is a veteran backup for this team.